subscribers and hello YouTube viewers. Dobar dan, dobrodošli. On this occasion we're at another railway station and it's either Karlovac or Karlovac. I'm not sure, but one of the two will be fine. I'm going to go with Karlovac because it has a little V above the sea. Now this is a regional railway station. It's quite large. I'm in the main foyer here. It's pretty much not an abandoned station, it's being used, but most of the building itself is empty. We'll find out where everything is. As you can tell, there's a good echo in this main sort of chamber area, but I'll show you the outside, what it looks like. But I think this station could do with a bit of a facelift. Most definitely. So I'll spin the camera around, I'll show you what it looks like on the outside. It's late in the afternoon, it's after about 4:30, so the light is pretty ordinary because it gets pretty dark after about 5. So I've got about half an hour to roam around and get the drone up and do all that sort of stuff. So we better act quickly because it gets dark quick. But it's an awesome railway station. It's a major freight station as well as a commuter station, but it is huge, but most of the building is empty. They've only got a small area for the commuters and the rest of it's, you'll see when I spin the camera around what it's all about. So as you can see, it is absolutely huge. It really is. It's a huge station. Pretty much from anything on the right of your image, that's all empty. There's nothing really there. It's supposed to be offices. I'm going to assume that back in the day they had refreshments in there, so a proper little restaurant, cafes and all that internally, because a lot of the trains back in the day probably didn't have toilets. They weren't all that fast. They were steam, and they'd probably unload all the customers or the commuters here for any long trips. They'd grab something to eat and then to continue on with the journey. There's probably like a little motel, hotel thing for people to stay overnight if you're coming into this town. That seems to be quite the norm, and there's normally one at either end, which there is. But we'll make our way in and I'll show you what it looks like on the inside where it echoed. And it's a big hall and very impressive. So here we are. You probably see in the middle of your screen what time it is, so it's just about to be 4:30. It will get dark pretty quick. Down that hallway, all the offices or rooms to the left, they're empty. There is a bathroom down there. And then over here looks like where you'd come through to get your tickets for the commuter use of trains. And it looks like it might be closed for the day. Oh, here we go. I like these photos. These are just terrific. Check out that. So that's back in the day. Very good. There's another one. Gives you a date down the bottom as well. Wow. Really good. And that's about it, I think. Oh, here's one more maybe. No, that's it. Very good. So that's where the station master would hang out. And we'll go out on the platform. So as you can see, as far as you can see, there's freight trains all lined up. INA, I-N-A, that's gas and oil. And you've got the shipping containers, the WC or the WC, or it's the bathroom where you'd go, or the wash closet, I think it's in English, I'm not sure. But I'm saying that this, I'm going to suggest that this train station hasn't changed much in absolute years. I'd say those chairs, the benches there, they've been probably updated at some stage, but they haven't changed that much. It looks like a 60s design, but who's to say? But yeah, it's a huge station. It's a lot bigger than one would assume. And there might be, well, there's a plaque here, but it doesn't really tell me whether or not they're going to fix up the station. It's more about the tourist stuff that's in this town itself. And there's a fair bit. This is a relatively large town. It could even be called a regional city. But as you can see, very much also a commercial railway depot. Very good. But this must have been something very formal just in this area. We'll just make our way out to the street again. And we'll get that drone up. To give you an idea of how big this city actually is, there are like high-rise apartments here. There's even a McDonald's, which is quite interesting. McDonald's don't really have a huge sort of influence in Croatia. There are a few, but not that many. You'd assume there might be more, but the population of Croatia is quite small. I think it's somewhere around 5 million, but I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely below 7 million, but I'm not 100% sure exactly what the number is. If I find out, I'll let you know during the drone as it goes up. But it doesn't have a big population. That's why it's quite surprising when you learn how well they do in the football or the soccer and some other sort of sports like basketball when it comes to the Olympics. And for such a small nation, their sporting prowess in certain fields is really something to be sort of admired. It's a bit like the Australian swimming team with a small population of 26 million. They do quite well when it comes to the swimming stuff. But here we are anyway at the railway station. Very spectacular. A lot of busted windows. Is it due for a facelift? Absolutely. Some of these white lines along the stripes on the building, that could be patched up and painted. Some of the window panes could be replaced. It does look like a very, very tired sort of station. But it is what it is. It serves a purpose, and for whatever reason the budget's not quite there for it to be repaired. So we'll get the drone up before it gets too dark and let's see what it looks like from above. Okay, so this is where I jump in with a bit more researched information as opposed to just surmising as we did the walk around together. And I can confirm I have been pronouncing this town and station incorrectly, and the best way to pronounce it from what I've researched is Karlovac. So Karlovac it is. So the research I've uncovered is that Karlovac is an administrative centre and the main city of Karlovac County, located in central Croatia, serving as the key link between continental Croatia and the Adriatic coast, known for its 4 rivers: Kupa, Korana, Mirznica and Dobra. The project for the first railway in Croatia was designed in 1840 by Croatian military architect, self-taught engineer Major Josip Krajtan Snežić, and it was intended to connect Sisak with the Josephine Road towards the sea and half the cost of transporting goods there. The railway line from Zagreb to Karlovac was opened to traffic in 1865 and further to Rijeka in 1873. Since 1907, a railway line has been running from Karlovac to Sisak, and since 1930 to Slovenia, Metilak and Novo Mesto. The first train left Karlovac for Rijeka at noon on October the 23rd, 1873. The people of Karlovac didn't see the train for the first time then because the first train from Zagreb arrived in Banja railway station on June the 1st, 1865. However, since Banja was another municipality at the time, the people of Karlovac waited another 8 years to be woken up at night by the whistle of the locomotive. Karlovac railway station is a mixed transit type, dispatching and shunting. It has 20 tracks, a temporary passenger reception building, and numerous auxiliary facilities were built in 1865. The new representative station building was completed in 1903 and is protected by cultural heritage of the Republic of Croatia since 2013. And in 2013, the Karlovac centre stop was also built. In 1932, there were 249,000 passengers passing through Karlovac, and in 2017, 328,975 passengers departed from Karlovac. So there you go, that's the brief history. Once again, any credits or references to the old photos or the voiceover information I've just provided will always be in the description below. So please enjoy the remaining aerial views. So here we are near the end of this video of Karlovac, is how I'm going to pronounce it. I know it's sort of like, I keep thinking it should be Karlovac or Karlovac, but it doesn't have that little V above the C to get the CH sound, so we'll leave it at Karlovac. If you did like the video, by all means, click on the like button or that thumbs up icon. Please consider subscribing. Subscribing doesn't cost you 1 cent at all, and it really does help the channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe, commute safe, and have a great day. And it looks like I've got a fair bit of driving to get back to Ičići, where I'm located from this place. But we'll take the back roads once again. I'm just going to make sure I don't hit any deers, because like in most countries, dawn and dusk is when all the wildlife seems to wander onto the roads.